Hey, Maximizers, and welcome to my live. If this is your first time watching me, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Crystal, aka Crystal Maximizer, and I am a content coach. And I help product based business owners create consistent content that converts into consistent sales so they do not have to run paid ads or hire influencers to sell their products. I have been coaching on Beyonce's internet since 2018. I started off teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, how to meal plan, how to strategically shop and save money. Then in 2020, during the pandemic, my clients were like, "Hey, Crystal, can you teach us how to side hustle? Can you teach us how to start a YouTube channel? Teach us how to make money." Because with COVID going on, we're a little bit unsure out here in these streets. So I like to say in 2020, I accidentally became a business coach. It wasn't my intention, it wasn't my goal, it wasn't my focus, but out of a need for what my clients needed, I became a business coach and I started teaching them. And then my business coach was like, "Hey, Crystal, you're my star student. Come and coach my clients." So I became a business coach even deeper. And what I found was from 2020 to 2023, I did both. I was coupon coaching and money saving coaching forward facing. And then behind the scenes, I was running business coaching programs. And what I found was I freaking loved business coaching. Hold on one second. Which is your face and which is your body? This is for your face and you wash your face. I want you to wash your body again. So from top to bottom. See this open there, good job. On your body. Use your brain like this. Fix your back. And get your vagina in your butt real good and your feet in your legs. Turn the shower on. Thank you. Get your back real good. Sorry, my kid's back. Had to mom a little. So what I was saying was, forward facing, I was teaching women how to coupon. Behind the scenes, I was running business coaching programs, and I freaking fell in love with it. And I decided in 2023, I said, you know what? I want to be a business coach. It was too much for me to try to speak to two different audiences. While my couponing clients did become some of my business coaching clients, it's really hard when you are building an audience and you are helping them solve a problem to try to solve two problems that are really different. Saving money and building a business, different. Creating content and budgeting your paycheck, different. So when I was trying to narrow down my focus and figure out what I wanted to be as a coach, as a content creator, it was I preferred to be a business coach because nothing bad happens when women make more money. Nothing bad happens when women make more money. So instead of focusing on saving every dollar, I wanted to help women focus on how can you maximize your potential, take the idea from your brain, turn it into a profitable business that you love, and create content doing that. So I decided in 2023 I was going to be a business coach. And then in 2024, I had another, I don't want to say midlife crisis, but I had another unshaking where I realized I was just being an anything business coach. I can help you take the idea from your brain, turn it into a business, all the way up helping you to get to 10K months. I do it. I've done it with clients before. But I was like, I don't want to be an everything business coach. I need a focus. I need an area. Again, why? Because when you are creating content, when you are building an audience of people who know, like, and trust you and want to buy from you, you kind of need an area when you're starting off. Once you've built and you've grown, you can add on a lot of things. But I was early on as a full-time business coach. Like I said, I had been doing it for 3 years, 4 years, but I didn't feel like I was specialized enough. So I looked at what I did well, took my own advice. I coached myself. I said, number one, what have you done really well in your business? My answer was content. I've recorded over 2,000 YouTube videos. I've gone live over 1,000 times. What have I helped my clients with the most? I've helped them create content and I've helped them make sales. I've helped my clients go from $0 months to making $1,000 from content, from going live. So I said, I need to be a content coach. And then I said, well, how much money have you made from your content? Hi, JM Wonderland. Thank you so much for joining. I've made over $400,000 in my business since 2019. So in 6 years, I made $400,000. To me, that's absolutely amazing. I've made this money through brand deals. I actually was cleaning out my box of papers because I'm moving, and I found my W-2 statement from one brand. In 2022, this one brand paid me $23,000. $23,000. And I was like, so I've done 4-figure, and 5-figure brand deals. I've earned money from affiliates, meaning I promoted somebody's product and I was able to get affiliate income. I literally have an affiliate check coming in 2 weeks that's thousands of dollars. I didn't do anything. Okay. I did not have to do anything extra. They paid me to use some of my stuff, promote some of my content. They promoted my content and I'm making thousands from affiliate income. Okay. I also have made hundreds of thousands of dollars from coaching. I don't sell any physical products. Okay. I don't sell courses. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars from coaching, one-on-one coaching, group coaching, master classes, boot camps, workshops. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars selling my offers. And where did I sell them? On social media. How did I sell them? Through my content. The one thing that I did really, really well as a business owner, and I didn't even know that I was doing it, was building my audience and creating consistent content. You good? Kinsley, leave it. Go to your room and get dressed. You don't need it right now. Turn the TV on. Okay, turn the TV on and lay down until I'm done. Creating consistent content. I did that really, really well, and I didn't even realize that's what I was doing. So I said, you know what? I'm a content coach. So in 2024, I decided I'm a content coach. I closed down all of my couponing programs. I let go of a lot of clients. I let go of a lot of money, thousands of dollars every single month in reoccurring revenue from my couponing programs and coaching. And I said, you know what? I want to go all in as a business coach. I want to go all in as a content coach. And here I am in front of you today, a content coach. And tonight I want to talk about my favorite thing. Okay. I was preparing to go live and I had a topic and I wasn't fired up about the topic. So I almost didn't go live because the topic didn't light me up. And I said, Crystal, you want to go live? Crystal said, I want to go live. So then I said, instead of not going live because you don't like the topic, talk about a topic that you really like. And it's not that I didn't like the topic. I just didn't have like a lot of energy for that topic. So I switched the topic. I said, what's something that I like to talk about, that I need to talk about, that people need to hear? It's my favorite thing. Planning, batching, and scheduling your content. So tonight I want to talk to you about planning, batching, and scheduling your content for the month. If you want to be consistent, if you want to show up every single week, now there's people telling you got to post 3-5 times a day. I don't agree with that as a business owner. I'm not talking strictly content creator. I'm talking about a business owner who has a product or service that they are selling. I'm not even talking about affiliates right now. I'm talking about, do you have a product or service that you are selling? You are a business owner first, content creator second, because content is your marketing. Content isn't your everything, right? So if you want to sell consistently on social media as a business owner, you need to show up with consistent content. Okay. So my favorite thing to teach, my favorite thing to talk about is my PBS system, which is plan, batch, and schedule. I'm here to tell you, and I can almost promise you, because you have to do the work and show up. If you plan, batch, and schedule your content a month at a time, you'll never be behind, and you never will be behind. You won't miss a week. You'll be consistent and you'll get sales. Hey, Mona, I'm doing good. How are you? It's really hot in Florida, even though the sun is down. It is still hot. Actually, it's cooled down now. It's 67, but it was in the 90s today. It was very hot today. I think today was one of the hottest days so far we've had. I think 97 degrees. It was hot AF today. But today was a great day for me. So I can almost promise you, if you plan your content, you will be consistent. No one ever's like, oh, I'm planning out everything and I'm not being consistent. If you plan your content and you execute it, you will be consistent. So tonight we're talking about how to plan, batch, and schedule your content for the month. So let me know where you are watching from in the comments. What city, what state, what country are you watching from? And I want to know, what is your favorite platform to post on? What is your favorite platform to post your business content? So I am in Central Florida right now, Orlando-ish area. And my favorite platform to post on is YouTube. So when it comes to long form content, YouTube. When it comes to going live, I love going live on TikTok. Now, I'm live on all of my platforms right now, but if I could only go live in one place, I would pick TikTok. And if I could only post pre-recorded content somewhere, I would pick YouTube. So let me know in the comments, where are you watching from, and what's your favorite place, or what platform is your favorite place to post. And I'm going to share with you my signature PBS method. Thank you so much for this gift. I appreciate it. I'm going to share with you my signature PBS method, that if you follow this method, you will always be consistent. I want to say that I've probably been using this plan your content for a month method for at least a year and a half, 2 years. I always planned my content. Okay. So since I've been a business coach and I've been able to create more evergreen content and not couponing where every single week the deals are different. So you can plan your content, but you can't create more content past the week, because then the deals expire, right? So I did business coaching 2023. So 2023 is probably when I really started planning, batching, and scheduling, because it's like, this content is not time sensitive. I can post it anytime. So I've been doing this method for 2 years, but I've always planned out my content. I've always planned out my videos. So I'm looking at my notes over here. And again, like I told y'all the other day, my laptop screen is still cracked. I'm getting a new laptop at the end of the month. Okay. Okay, probably early June. And I have something coming up that I'm very excited for. I guess I should start sharing it. I'll probably start sharing it in a couple of days. I'm going to clear it all up tomorrow, figure all the things out tomorrow. But anywho, we're talking about planning, batching, and scheduling our content. So the way to be consistent for a month is you want to break your work up into 3 sections. First things first, you want to plan your content for a month at a time. The first step to that is deciding, how often do you want to post? How often do you want to post? Let me know that in the comments. How often do you want to post per week? Per week, how often do you want to post? In my opinion, as a business owner first and a content creator second, it is okay for you to post 3 to 5 times per week. If you're doing YouTube long form content, 1 long form video a week that's 8 minutes or more. If you're doing any other type of content, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, I highly suggest 3 to 5 times per week, a video somewhere between 1 and 3 minutes. 3 minutes is the max on Reels. So 3 to 5 times per week, not per day. Now, the choice is up to you how often you want to post. But remember, the goal here is to build consistency. We're not looking for virality. We're not looking to go crazy. We're looking to consistently show up, consistently build an audience so that we can make consistent sales. So how many pieces of content do you want to go out consistently? I always suggest for my newer clients, if you are someone who is just starting, Muna said it perfectly, 3 times a week so it's not overwhelming. If you are someone who is just starting out, or if you are someone who you post once a week, then 1 week you post 3 times, then the next week you post once, then you post 4 times, then you post 1 time, start with 3 times a week. 3 times a week. You cannot go wrong starting with 3 times a week. If you create more content, great. But you don't want to say 5 times a week and then you don't yield up to that, or you feel like you don't have enough things to talk about. I'm going to teach you how to overcome that in a second. So 3 to 5 times a week is how much you want to post, but you decide, are you doing 3? Are you doing 4? Are you doing 5? When in doubt, choose 3 and work your way up. So if you have decided that you're posting 3 times per week, that means for a month's worth of content, you need how many videos? 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay. So for 4 weeks of a month, you need 12 videos. So this is step 1 of planning. Number 1, you're going to plan and decide how often you're going to be posting content. Number 2, you're going to do the math to see how many videos you need per week. If you're doing 3 videos a week, you need 12. If you're doing 4 videos a week, you need 16. If you're doing 5 videos a week, you need 20. If this makes sense, tap the screen. Give me a yes in the comments on YouTube and Facebook if this makes sense. Once you know how many pieces of content you need for the month, so for our 3ers, if you're doing 3 times a week, you need 12 videos. You only need 12 video topics. That's it. That's all. Okay. 12 is your number. The next step in the planning phase is you're going to decide your content topics. Now, I have done full lives. I have full videos on my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. So if you are not subscribed to that YouTube channel, please go subscribe right now to Build a Business with Chris. Build a Business with KRYS. Okay. So on my YouTube channel, I share how you can come up with content topics. I'm going to give you the easiest way to figure it out. When you're just starting out, you want to build your audience. You want to create what I like to call connection content. So you need to share the what and the why of your business, the what's in the why of your industry, and the what's in the why of your story. Who are you? Why did you start? How did you start? Okay. So when it comes to content topics, first is all the connection content, your business, your industry, your story. You can make a video each week about one of them. That's 4 videos right there. Okay. So 4 videos about who you are and your story, 4 videos about your business industry, and 4 videos about your business itself, like why you created a business, how you created the business, what problem you're solving. Then you only need 4 additional topics. You can pull these from anywhere. What are frequently asked questions that you get in your business and in your industry all the time? What are things that people think they know about your business, but they really don't know? What are things that people think they know about your industry, but they really don't know? You can go to Google, type in your industry, scroll to the bottom and see frequently asked questions. You can go to your main platform, go to the search bar, type in your industry, see what comes up, see what doesn't come up. What are people talking about in your industry? And how can you talk about it from your perspective? You can go to your competitors. Go to someone who has 100,000 followers, 500,000 followers, 1 million. Mute the video. Mute the video. But I want you to read the comments. What questions are people asking in the comments? That's all content for you. There's no reason why you can't find 12 topics from everything I just said. If this makes sense, go ahead, tap the screen. Give me some yeses in the comments on YouTube and Facebook. If you are watching the replay, hello, hello. Let me know if this makes sense. Type yes in the comments, okay? Let me scroll on my TikTok comments to see. Come up with all 12. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. I know we are working on that right now. That's what we're in the process of. And then we have a call tomorrow, right? I have a call with a bunch of my clients tomorrow. Your 12 topics. Literally, your 12 topics. Come up with them. I just want you to write the topic of the video. Okay. So 12 video topics, 12 things that you want to talk about in your content. Okay. The next step and the last step, we may not, let me see. No, I don't have you tomorrow. Sorry. I don't have you tomorrow. I have a bunch of other clients tomorrow. Sorry. We already had ours this month. But I will do a Voxer chat with you tomorrow. But no call tomorrow. No call. My bad. I have like a bunch of clients tomorrow. I just saw a bunch of calls. I didn't know. I didn't read the names. Sorry about that. But Voxer chat tomorrow. Last step in the planning. Now that you have your topics, this is the part where it really is going to change your life. Well, all of this is going to change your life. You're going to plan your talking points. I call this outlining your topics. So for example, let's just say you sell my favorite thing. Shout out to my biz bestie because she says I always talk about lip gloss. Let's just say you sell lip gloss. And your topic is lip gloss versus chapstick, the pros and the cons. So for your outline, you want 3 to 5 talking points. 2 talking points about lip gloss, 2 talking points about chapstick. You can give a pro of each or 2 pros of chapstick, 1 pro of chapstick, 1 con of chapstick, 1 pro of lip gloss, 1 con of lip gloss. Simple. You know, I'm in the beauty industry. I've been moisturizing my lips since I was like 5 years old. And there's sometimes when we need chapstick, and there's sometimes where we need the gloss. So let me talk to you a little bit about that. But you literally have a pro of each and a con of each. 4 talking points. Does this make sense? Yes or no? I'm talking to you about planning, batching, and scheduling content. I have 9 talking points. I'm going through the planning stage, the batching stage, the scheduling stage. I have like 2 or 3 talking points for each stage. The planning stage is the stage that takes the longest. It's going to take you the longest to plan, but the more you plan, the easier it's going to be for you to execute. It's going to be what is the word I'm trying to say? Easy lift, no stress. You won't have to worry. Everything's planned out. You know your video topic and you have your talking points. This will take you hours when you first start. You're going to sit there. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to rack your brain. Do not give up. I want you to choose all 12 video topics and I want you to outline all 12 of them. You don't have to do it all in one day. I break mine up. I outline 12 long form videos at a time. I choose 16 live topics at a time. So I don't outline them all at the same time. I will choose my topics and then I do half the outlines on one day and half the outlines on another day. Okay. But because you're monthly planning, you give yourself the whole month to do it. So it's May right now. So in May, you're going to do this process for June. Then in June, you're going to do this process for July. Okay. Thank you for those gifts. So you're going to outline all of your topics. Okay. The last thing that you're going to do in the planning stage, once your topics are outlined, thank you for the gifts. Once your topics are outlined, you are going to plan your content filming day. This is another thing that people fall away on. I'm not the person who wants to record every single week. I also record a lot of content. I do not want to have to do pre-recorded content every week. I like to do it once a month, at most twice a month. If you are doing Instagram, for example, as your main platform, and you're going to post 12 videos a month and your videos are on average 2 minutes, that's 24 minutes of content that you have to record. Okay. I know that sometimes it takes a little bit to record content, which is cool. If you are someone who sells a product that you put together, so maybe you're putting the lip gloss together, you're going to pick a day in the month where when you are making the lip gloss, you are going to record yourself doing the whole process. You're going to just record yourself. Even if that means you have an hour worth of footage, you can break those clips up and voice over them later. Okay? So, pick a day on your calendar or 2 days to record your content. If you're doing 12 videos that are 3 minutes or less, that's only 36 minutes of content. You could put 90 minutes on your calendar and you should be able to face to camera record, demonstration record, or voice over your video clips. Does this make sense? So you're going to pick a day. You're going to do what you have to do to make yourself look good and feel good. If that means makeup, if that means doing your hair, listening to music, whatever it is you need to do, you feel your best so that you can record. That's what you need to do. Okay, get your products together, make your products. If you are someone who makes your products, you should be recording as much as possible. Recording yourself doing the process, because then you can put clips together of you making the product, of you shipping the product, of you taking the product to the post office. You can make videos of those clips and voiceover. And during your content recording time, that's when you could be putting your voiceover over the video clips. So you're going to pick a day on your calendar or 2 if you need to. And those are going to be your content recording days. Okay. What's a good place you say to record at? Because I have 3 little ones running around and have separation anxiety. So with your kids, your only options are going to be when they are asleep. Because if your kids are in a place in their life where, like right now, my door is closed and my kid knows that I'm talking, not saying that she won't come in, but I know it's going to be a lot harder with multiple and yours are younger. So I would suggest it's going to be on you to either wake up earlier, right? Or do it once they're asleep at night. That's going to be the only thing. Or you have someone who can take them to the park so that you can record for an hour or 2, if that makes sense. If they have a play date or if they go see any sort of family, you take an hour or so to record. Make sense? That's what I would suggest for you. Or if you have to record in your car before work, like once you drop the kids off, maybe you leave the house 15 minutes earlier and you do some car videos and then you do some in the house while the kids are asleep. I would say set it up that way. I have one client and she likes to record her content. She does do it at night. She has 2 kids when they're sleeping. But she says on Saturdays, her husband takes the kids to the in-laws and she usually stays back and she will do work while the kids are out of the house with the dad at the in-laws. So that's when she will record a lot of her videos because she doesn't have to worry about them barging in or anything like that. Okay. So that's step 1, planning. Step 2 is the batching part. Batching is literally what I said when I said plan out what day you're going to record. Batching is the act of you sitting down and doing a lot of like tasks together. I signify batching as when you're recording your content. So on whatever day you decided is your content recording day, you're batching because you're doing all your videos or half of your videos. When I record, I block out a whole day to batch. I don't have anything else on my calendar except for recording content. And I sit and I record 12 to 16 8-minute videos, sometimes 10 to 12-minute videos, and I block out the whole day. It usually takes me about 3-ish hours. And let me tell you something else to do in the batching process. So as you are creating content, sometimes you need pictures, you need videos, whatever. So this is my process. If I'm doing 12 videos, I'm going to come up with 3 shirts or 3 outfits, 3 dresses, 3 whatevers, 3 different things. I'm going to do my makeup. I'm not going to schedule anything else. I'm going to take my time waking up in the morning, eat a good breakfast, make myself a good smoothie. I'm going to do everything I need to do to make myself feel good. Play my Beyonce music. Then when I get up here, I'm going to record 3 videos. They're already labeled out, outlined out. I'm going to record 3 videos in that shirt. I'm going to then take pictures. So if I need thumbnail pictures, if I need real cover pictures, if I need pictures for my website, if somebody wants me to guest speak and I need a picture for them to make a graphic of, you always want to have some pictures of yourself dressed up, looking good and feeling good. So I record 3 videos or 4 videos, 3 shirts, record 4 videos, take some pictures, get a sip of water, go to the bathroom if I need to, then I change shirts. Typically, when I do that shirt change, I'll do the pictures in that shirt first because I'm already in picture mode. Then I'll put my microphone back on and then I'll record the 4 videos in that shirt. After my second 4, I'm starting to crash. So I'm going to go get something to drink. I'm going to go to the bathroom again, maybe walk outside for 5 minutes. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to change my shirt, record my last 4, and then take some pictures. Okay. Also, when I batch record, I record directly into my phone. Now, I use my phone to record my content, whether it's for TikTok or YouTube, my podcast. I record all of my content in my work phone. I got 2 phones, okay? So once I record my content, I immediately put it into my editing software. So I edit my YouTube videos in iMovie. So as soon as I record video number 1, I title it, How to Plan, Batch, and Schedule Your Content May 19th, meaning that video is supposed to be posted on May 19th. And I put it into my editing software. Then I record the next video, How to Come Up with Your Content Topics, May 25th. And I put that into my editing software. So that way I don't have to scroll through my camera roll and get the content out. If you are recording with an actual camera and you have an SD card or you need to take the footage to your computer, I would suggest either after each 4, put them into your editing software or file them away, or at the end of your day of recording, file them away. If you're recording for TikTok or Instagram, you can take your video and put it directly into the app. Now, Instagram, probably not the best to edit in, but TikTok, you can edit in TikTok. It's really nice. Drop your video in there, and in the caption part, put the day that this video is supposed to be posted and what the topic is, the topic that you decided from your core list of topics. So that way, when it's time for you to do the last step, which is edit and schedule, you know what video goes for what. And yes, you're going to be editing it, but you don't have to like listen to be like, now which one is this for? And what day did I have this posted? So make sure you take that. That's one thing that I did not do in the beginning. And I hated having to like search back and forth and trying to find what video for what day. It was annoying because I record a lot of content. There's a lot of other stuff in my phone. So make sure you put it directly into the editing software. The last step of this is to edit and schedule your content. Now, I hate editing. I still edit all of my content. I edit everything. I hate editing. So I batch edit. So instead of editing one video, I always try to go for 3. So if I'm going to edit 1, I'm going to edit 3. So I suggest you edit 3 videos at a time. Edit them and then schedule them on your respective platform. So if you're doing this in May, by May 31st, you're going to want to have your first 3 videos edited and schedule them for May 1st, May 3rd, May 5th, June 1st, June 3rd, June 5th. And then every single week, if you edit 3, if you can edit more, great. But if you edit 3 videos every week, you always are your content scheduled and you always have content. So you're going to be editing 3 and scheduling 3 every week. And then through the course of that month, you're doing planning and batching for the next month. Does this make sense? Yes or no? So every week you're editing your content, but you're also throughout that month, like week 1, I'm like, I need to come up with all my topics. Week 2, I outline my topics. And between week 3 and week 4, I'm recording all of my videos. End of week 4, because I post once a week on YouTube, I'm like, okay, I'm going to edit my 3 and I'm going to schedule at least 2 of them. And then the next week, I'm editing 3, but it's week 1 again. So what am I doing? Pulling topics for the next month. This is how you always stay consistent. This is how you ensure that you're showing up on social media and marketing to your audience and being able to sell to them. So that is my method of planning, batching, and scheduling your content so that you can stay consistent. Yes, my daughter said we're twins because we both have glasses. Yes, don't you love kids, right? That's how you plan, batch, and schedule. Now, I got to get to my kid because it's her first day back and she's in her anxieties. She doesn't have separation anxiety, but it's her first day back with me. So she's all like, I want to be next to you and all the things. So I'm finishing up this live and I'm about to go with her. But are there any questions before I go about planning, batching, and scheduling your content? Any questions? If you don't have any questions, let me know if this was helpful. I would love for you to join me over on my email list. If you head to KristenMaximizer.com and click on join the list, join my email list and subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you join the email list, you'll get the link to subscribe to Build a Business with KRYS. I am going to be launching very soon. My 9-month one-on-one coaching offer is going to launch next week. Okay. It's going to launch next week. And I'm also doing a challenge for myself. I have a lot of things happening in life, and I'm going to be doing a challenge that I will announce early next week. And the challenge will start next week. So I have a lot going on for myself and my business. And I'm very excited to share this 9-month one-on-one coaching offer. And I only have 3 spots available in this coaching offer. So if you've been wanting to work with me, you want to just make sure you're on my email list. Because I will send out an email to my email list first at the beginning of this launch/challenge. We're going to say the challenge. The beginning of this challenge is a challenge for me, but it's going to benefit you all in the sense of I'm going to be showing up. I'm going to be on my shit. I'm going to be helping people. And I'm going to be looking to fill my 3 coaching spots during the time of my challenge for myself. So if you have been interested in wanting to work with me, now is the time. Get it together for summer so that you can be launching in late summer, early fall, and getting to this money. Start now building up your audience so that you'll be prepared to sell and launch in early fall, because the economy is bad, right? Things are expensive, but people have money to pay to solve their problems. So if you are selling a product that is solving someone's problem, there is a market and there is someone who is willing to buy it. Okay. So this next couple of weeks is going to be pretty amazing. I have all positive hopes and vibes. I can't wait to help a lot of you. So just make sure that number one, you're on my email list, KristaMaximizer.com, and click on email list, and then subscribe to my YouTube channel at Build a Business with KRYs. Will this be posted on YouTube? Yes. Once I end the live, the replay will be up on my business channel, Build a Business with Chris. So I want to thank y'all so much for joining me. I'm going to get to my kid. I will be live tomorrow and Wednesday, but Kinsley's birthday is on Friday. So we will be in Disney on Thursday and Friday, but I will be live tomorrow and Wednesday. So I'll probably be live a little bit earlier tomorrow because my last call is at 7:30. So I'll probably be live around 8 p.m. Like right after that call is over, I'm going to be going live. So I want to thank you all so much for joining me tonight, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.